Yo, yo. Can y'all hear me? Anyone in the chat? Anyone?
Liu Kang. Cetrion.
Yo, yo. Anyone hear me? In the chat? Alright. Alright, I'm gonna get started. Johnny. Where's Johnny? Johnny. Cool. Alright.
The Hourglass.
My PS4 fan is pretty loud, but that's that. Y'all, sorry about that, but that's that. Alright. So this video is basically gonna be for any Royal Tribe or any members in general that just have any questions about the lab or want to be able to just use it to its full potential to be able to execute things that you might normally not be able to normally. Sup Johnny, sup Goat, sup everyone, appreciate y'all being here. So to start off, I'm just gonna go over the practice options. This might be self-explanatory, so I'm gonna go through it pretty quick. Right here, I'm just gonna set them to tournament variations, just so we, you know, are in the competitive mode. Alright. Alright, so basically first things first, lab basics, right? So here are the practice options. You have the center, so if you want to practice anything in the corner, except you're in the right corner now, left corner, yada yada yada. You can also switch the distance, close, for example, you reset, you're close, full screen, you can practice shit like this. That's that. Gauge fill, this just has to do with your meter, easy crushing blows, also, you know, self-explanatory. Life percentage, also self-explanatory if you want to practice using fatal blow. Damage info is basically you see all this, you see it shows the damage info. Basically it shows that this is a high, the amount of damage it does, this is a mid. You can turn that off if you find that annoying, like in normal matches, so I'm gonna keep it off because I don't need it. Button log is kind of useful sometimes. I'm not completely sure what it does, but I'm gonna leave it on because I like it that way. I'm gonna reset myself to the center default. Okay. Button log, game HUD. This is just for video show, not actually frame data. Now this one's really useful because this one allows you to see everything that all the important shit that you want to see. I'm gonna leave it on for the purposes of the video. Also, you can control player 1, player 2. Accessibility, you know. And now I'm playing Cetrion. Anyway, okay, and that's that. Those are practice options. They're your AI options. This is where things get a little bit more. You have more options, but it's also a little more complicated. I'm gonna set myself back to Lou. So basically, AI options. So in the custom, you can set them to, you know, all these different block modes. So to start off, there's auto. Auto basically is they're gonna get hit initially, but then the next hit, within a short period of time, they're gonna block. So yeah, they're getting hit, block. So basically, it's good if you want to practice something like just, you know, say down one into grab, or you just want to just see your, you know, hit advantage off any particular string and how you want to pressure off of that, something like that. But you guys get that. Block mode. There's also stance. This way, Cetron's only going to be stand blocking and not low blocking. Stance. Stance hold. I'm not sure what the difference between stance hold and stance is, but I assume it's basically the same thing. All, again, self-explanatory. They're going to block everything. Now, Random attack and random combo. I don't find random attack too useful, but random combo is really useful because this is how you practice hit confirming. So block mode is at random combo. So basically the AI is gonna block combos randomly. So this will allow you to practice your hit confirming. Right? Hit confirming. Y'all get this. You know, self-explanatory. Doesn't come out. Any new character you learn, one of the biggest first things you're going to want to get down is their hit confirms. So if you don't know how to do this and you've learned how to do hit confirming, good job, props to you. But when you're picking up, if you want to practice hit confirming, use this shit because this is just the easiest, most efficient way to do it. Yeah, those are all the block types. Also, you know, normal, self-explanatory. Flawless, basically this will set it to so that, I'm going to set him to all. Flawless, so basically they're gonna, any possible flawless block gap they're gonna take advantage of. So just to show you guys, there's a gap in that, so the AI is just gonna gap it. It's useful to find if there are gaps in any particular strings, so you find out like, oh, like for the longest time I didn't even know that I could flawless block this string, but that's that. Flawless, so basically, yeah, it helps you find any possible flawless blocks, any possible situations that, you know, you might be able to take advantage of. Random is not particularly useful in my opinion, because yeah, it's random, you're not practicing anything. This is also self-explanatory. Jump, duck, hop, all this, you know, movement. Stand, duck, hop, short hop, all that, jump. Now the useful functions, what you can use this to practice for is, you know, anti-airing. Say, you know, have Cetron jump forward, right, and then I'm doing this anti-air combo. But there are better ways to practice that, but you know, that's an option. So that's that. Let me know if you guys, if it's, you know, too in-depth or if this pace is okay for you guys, or if you guys have any questions, of course, too. There's also reversal mode. This is also really important because this way you can see how you can be how basically sets the other AI to do a reversal so that you can test your options to their reversal. This might, okay, so I actually have a good example for this. So for example, I'm gonna set Liu Kang to reversal mode on, and Liu Kang's gonna do a flying kick on reversal. So basically, Liu Kang is blocking, and then doing the reversal right after the move is blocked. This will apply to anything. I can do this, reversal. But just in this case, it's applicable because wall is -20, and you can just reversal punish. This is something all you Lu players should learn how to do because it's good. Anyway, okay, so that's that. I'm gonna set myself back to Lu. So that's how the reversal mode works. You can set it to on, so it will reversal every time that they block attack. Keep in mind that when you want to set them to do a reversal, they have to be setting, their block mode has to be set to on, so somehow, basically. But yeah, and random is, they'll randomly reversal. Not particularly useful in my opinion, but you know, you do you. You know, you have all these options, and including the custom reversal, which I will get to, because it's also really important. Block attack. I'm pretty sure that this just refers to, I'm actually not sure. Yeah, basically this just shows you their flawless block attacks. So you set them, when you set them to a block attack, them to do a block attack, the block mode will automatically change, so that's cool. So you can just late or delay. I didn't know that was an option, but I don't think it matters. Yeah, all that. So you can, you know, practice your punishes for that. See what you can, you know, low profile. See, no punish there. It's just something simple like that. Delayed get up. This is how you practice your meaties, kind of. You know, so there's off, short, long, random. You can set it to random. Delayed get up, yeah. And then there's also the get up mode, whether you want them to do a get up attack or whatnot. See, if I set them to do a get up attack, then they're gonna their get up mode will be on, basically. So say I set them to do a roll, right? So I'm gonna knock them down. They're gonna do a roll, forward roll. You can set it to all the Oki options, all of them, forward roll, so you can, you know, lab your punish for forward roll. Easy, just like that. You know, get used to this timing. Really useful. There's that forward roll, back roll too. You know, same shit. I don't even know how to punish back roll, but I can do, you know, something like this. Whatever, doesn't matter. Backward roll. I'm pretty sure this is our up 3. Yeah, this is our up 3. So this is a way you can practice your meaties. You set them to do that. You know, you practice your meaties this way because, you know, your area is always gonna do up 2. So you can practice stuff in this shit. Setron's isn't particularly good, but you know, that's that. And then, you know, breakaway. So this is how you can practice your oh yeah, and delayed get up. Obviously this is self-explanatory. You know, short. They can't do a wake up attack this way, so that's that. But yeah, just strike. So alright. And then breakaway. Breakaway, basically, you want to practice your armor breaking attacks. This is how you do it. Fast, delay, late. I should have picked a different character to demonstrate this, but I don't think it matters. For example, and they'll just break away. So you can practice how you want to react in various breakaway situations. So, you know, a lot of people like to break away after this launching loose ring. So you can practice, you know, your reaction to that. You have fast, delay, and late timings. So all the timings. So I just did fast. Now we got the delay timing. Not much of a difference, but you know, all these different timings you could use to practice your armor breaking moves. And all that. Quick AI options. This just basically allows you to set them in the menu. You use your right stick to set it. Really useful, but just a convenience and not actually yeah. So that's that. Those are the lab basics. You know, any questions, just type in the chat or let me know. Alright, now what I want to do is show you guys how to practice your meaties, very specifically your meaties, because a problem that I see with most players in MK11 is that they have an issue with meeting properly, and while it's an understandable issue, it's also very easily fixable. And I'm going to show you how, you know, various ways that I practice to get my meaties down, and this is why none of you can wake up buttons on me. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, so this is one example you can use to practice your meaties. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set, okay, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set gears to, alright, so I'm gonna go to AI options, I'm gonna go to get up mode on, and I'm gonna set them to, I don't know which one's up to, I'm pretty sure it's Titan charge. Yeah, it is. Alright, so Gears has got one of the actually, you know what I'm going to do instead? Before I do this, I'm going to go over how to use the record function, and most especially the custom get up reversal function. Now this is really useful because you can record any particular move, and you can set this particular move that you specifically want to practice the situation in, to do either a wake up attack or a reversal. So this is going to be, I'm going to try to set this custom get up. So what I'm going to do is I hit record, right? So I set up to custom reversal. I'm going to hit X, hit record, and then I'm going to go back, and now I'm going to record Gears to do down 1. So he should do down 1 on wake up now that I have it recorded. So I have it recorded, so what I'm going to do is set get up mode to on, and then I'm going to set it to custom get up. I'm not sure what the difference between with nav and without nav is, and I haven't noticed it. If anyone knows, please let me know, but otherwise doesn't make that much of a difference to me. Anyway, so the get up mode should be what I recorded, which is the down 1. So I'm going to knock him down, and he's going to do down 1 on wake up. Now this is, you know, a very typical situation that, you know, I'm gonna match this shit. You know, everyone's gonna match this shit. You want to learn how to meaty this shit, right? So this this is just how you do it. So normal knockdown, right? All right, now I'm bad, so I'm getting beat out on OP by Gears. Yeah. So you can do a drill like this to practice just oaking and reacting to them getting up, even though it's really fucking hard for whatever reason. Yeah, there's your meaty. And then, you know, do the same shit. And I keep getting beat out by Gears down one because it's just hard to meet you for some reason. Yeah, but you guys see it. Anyway. So, yeah, that's one wake-up timing. That's one way to practice wake-up timing. Other way I would see, I'm pretty sure what I could do is... Okay, so what I'm going to do is go back to Gears. I'm going to say add a record. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, right, goat. I couldn't even meet Gears. I feel bad for all you guys because that's all I do on wake up. Jump. How did I do it? How was I practicing? I was practicing. Yeah, I'm gonna control player 2. AI options. Record 1. I don't even remember how to record the situations. Block mode, all, playback trigger. No. So I'm controlling Lou, AA options, get up mode, on, random. Okay, so I can do it this way, right? Delayed get up is random. Okay, let's see what this does. Okay, I want to set get up mode to on. Get up attack is the custom get up. The custom get up is still the down one. Delayed get up is on random. Okay, let me see. It's not working. Why is it not working? Mode, delayed get up. All reversal mode, all reversal attack. Oh, it's because I need to record again because I deleted it. Okay. Custom. Sorry about this. Custom get up, block attack, delay get up. Get mode, custom get up. Okay, let's see this. Alright, so basically what I have it set what I have the AI set to here, this is what I was trying to get to the whole time. So now, you know, if you weren't paying attention, if you want to learn, this is probably a good time to pay attention. So what I have the AI set to here is basically what Gears is gonna do is random. Every time I knock Gears down, the wake up timing is gonna be different. So he's either gonna do the normal wake up timing and mash down one, he's gonna do the short delay wake up timing and mash down one, and he's gonna do the long delay wake up timing and mash down one. So this way, Gears is randomly set, so I can practice my reflexes so that I can hit the meaties every time. So I'm just basically gonna try to meaty Gears, as difficult it is. Yeah, right there, successful. Right here, let's try it again. This. Hard. Hard. I don't even like that knockdown. Yeah, it's honestly mad difficult. But this is how you get better at Oki. Also, I do have offline input delay set on, so it does make it a little bit harder to meaty for me when I'm in practice, but it simulates online play, which is so I don't lose to the Combat League Warriors. If in a particular situation you're not confident with your mid meaty, which is, you know, against a character like Gears, it's fair. If you're not confident with meeting with your mid, which is it's fucking difficult, and I understand. easier when he does. Yeah, it's mad fucking hard. Yeah. What you can do is just meet you with down one instead. Again, really important point right here. A lot of problems that a big problem that I see you guys doing is that you guys are meeting with strings. You guys are meeting with strings when your opponent has wake up roll. Now, you almost, especially when you're in the corner, you never want to meaty. You almost never want to meaty with the whole string, especially in the corner, because when your opponent has wake up forward roll, wake up backward roll, that shit's unsafe. Like, period. And I know I'm not even gonna show you guys a situation. Okay, I could, but I'm not even gonna show you guys a situation. Actually, honestly, I just am, because that's how I am. Okay, I'm Gears now. I'm gonna set Lu to wake up roll. So let me see. Arousal mode, wake up attack. Where's wake up attack? Wake, what am I doing? Get up mode on. I want him to do forward get up roll. Don't worry, this shit is gonna be gone the 17th. Oh yeah, that's completely true, honestly. There's no short delay wake up. That is true, go. So you guys have all been in this situation before. Oh, I'm gonna try to meaty, but now Lu has wake up roll, and I'm stuck here like a fucking idiot, and he's just gonna punish me. Look at this. This is just free. Look, I want to meaty you, but I look like an idiot because you have defensive bar, and I try to do a string on OP, which just doesn't make sense. So again, do not do. I'm not saying do not, but what I'm saying is that if you're gonna go for any sort of string with any sort of recovery on your opponent that has defensive meter, it's unsafe. If they have roll, it's unsafe for you to do it's almost always unsafe for you to do a string, because the strings just have have recovery in this game. It depends on the string, but again, usually don't want to be doing that, because if they roll, you will die. If your string whiffs, you will die. That's just how it is. So that leads to my next point, which is what I want you guys to start doing, is meeting with pokes. There's nothing wrong with meeting with a down one. You guys saw how much I was struggling with meeting Gears' ridiculous down one earlier. Now I'm going to show you how much easier it is, and this is coming from me, and I'm going to show you how much easier it is when I use down one to meaty instead. And I'm going to be doing it as Liu Kang. So I'm going to do the same thing. Custom get up, everything is on. Delay get up is random, so he's going to get up at short, long, or the normal time. Get up move is on, so he's going to do the custom get up. So he should be doing the down one on OP. Okay, he's not, which means I need to record it again. Down one. I record the custom. Now I'm going to go back to this. All the settings are the same. He should be doing down one on OP. There it is. Okay, so learn to just do this on OP. Okay, I'm getting beat out anyway. Fine. I'm still getting beat out. You see, like, how much easier it is to meaty when you do it with the poke, especially online. See, before I could barely use 9 frame mid to meaty Gears. I could barely lose 9 frame mid to meaty Gears, but now I'm not having as much of an issue. But I'm just bad, so it's fine. Yeah, it's not that fucking difficult. But you guys get the point. Even though I'm not executing as well as I should be, you guys get the point, because this is, if you set your AI like this, you can practice any situation. You can practice your meaties perfectly like this. And also, don't forget to switch your player one positions, because this way you get used to the inputs on both sides. And it's actually pretty important. Because I hear sometimes you guys say, I didn't practice it on this side, so I don't know how to do it. No, it's not a fucking excuse. You just gotta switch it and do it again in practice. Yeah, it's not hard, but yeah. I'm just gonna do it one more time just to show you guys. Yeah, it's not hard. Alright, see, but you see, at least this way, that because I'm not doing an actual string, I'm not getting punished in any way for doing Oki. I'm just trying to meaty with back one itself, and not even the string. And I'm not getting punished on Oki because I'm just doing a stagger. That said punish, but imagine if he did wake up roll and I committed to the whole string. I'd be fucking dead, basically. Okay, this is dragging on kind of long, so I'm just gonna do this one more time. I want a meaty. I need a meaty at least one time. It's so fucking hard for no reason. Why is it so hard? I'm sorry, you guys. This is what I put you all through when I play Gears. It's so fucking hard, dude. I can't do it. I'm not good. I'm actually getting pissed. Okay, but anyway, you see what I'm saying? Like, this way, like, this is just shows that how much I've been neglecting to do this. But this is just such a good way to practice your meaties. Basically, record your custom getup, go back to your AI settings, and then set your getup mode to random, on random, and set your getup tag to the custom. And then now you can practice how to be unstoppable on Oki. I don't get how that works. This is really pissing me off. Yeah, you see that. Yeah. Let me do the normal one. Yeah. Anyway, you see the way, you see how you can practice that, and it's just a really good method overall. The next thing I wanted to get into were flawless blocks. Now this includes any flawless block from including going from strings and all the way to flawless blocking on reversal. So I'm gonna switch to Gears now. So I showed you guys earlier that you can set your AI to figure out any sort of flawless blocks and any sort of string. So basically I'm gonna set AI mode to all. Block type is gonna be flawless. So basically this is fine. Stand. Okay, so basically what Lou's gonna do now is any string I have that has a flawless block gap in, he's gonna flawless block it. So now you can see, obviously you guys already knew this, but you know, Gears has this gap here. Again, I'm sure you guys know this, but the easiest way to practice this, I'm gonna set to control Lou. Set your AI to record. And now I'm not doing the custom getup, I'm just going to record to slot 1. What I'm going to do is just forward 2 1 2. So now I have Gears set to do forward 2 1 2. And this way, I can just do this over and over again until I get it down and I never drop it. This is how you practice flawless block gaps, and these are the drills that you need to do. You know, you want to learn to do this, this is how you do it. Anyway, you guys get the point. So that's how you learn, you know, flawless block gaps. You can apply the same procedure that I just did to any character. Any character, just set the AI to flawless block any possible gap, and then, yeah, set the AI to flawless block any possible gap, and then do the strings that you want to find a gap in, and then if there is a flawless block gap in, the AI will flawless block it, and then you'll be like, okay, I can do that. I'm gonna try it now, so I'm gonna go back to this record situation, and I'll be like, oh, okay, now I know that 4212 has a flawless block gap, so I'm just gonna practice this. Not optimal, but you guys get the point. Now I'm gonna show you guys how I practice, and probably a lot of other people practice, flawless blocking on reversal. So you guys all know that Gears loves to flawless block after this string and do that through the shenanigans. How do you get good at that? Then that's the question that I want to answer. How do you get good at that? This is how you get good at it. What you want to do, so I'm controlling Gears right now. I want to say AI, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the same thing as I did to practice the Okis, which is custom getup reversal. So what I'm gonna do now instead is set my custom getup slash reversal. In this situation, I'm going to be using it as a reversal because you flawless block reversals. So now for the custom reversal, I'm going to set it to back 1, lose 9 frame mid. So now, when I block something, I'm set to all, normal, get up attack is off. I'm going to set this actually. Record, custom get up reversal. No, I don't want fireball. I want back 1. Okay, I got back 1 now. Now we got custom. So you see the recording slot right under custom right there. It says custom get up reversal, even though it's shaded out. Basically, that shows you that your move is recorded and it should work. So what I'm gonna do here is reversal mode is gonna be on. That set my block mode on. Reversal attack, I'm gonna set it to custom reversal. So now Liu Kang should be doing back 1 on custom reversal. The thing with Geras is that there seems to be a gap in every hit of his string, even though the second hit doesn't have a flawless block gap. So what I'm gonna do instead is I'm gonna whiff all the hits and then do this. And now you see that Liu Kang is doing back 1 on reversal. Because it's the AI set to reversal, it's gonna come out on that exact same frame every time. So because it's gonna come out on that exact same frame every time, you could practice that specific timing for the 9 frame flawless block every time. This applies to any character whenever string you're trying to flawless block after. Same shit. You know, he did back 1. I'm gonna practice flawless blocking his back 1. Nope. You guys might know how to do this, but this is just, you know, putting it on paper how you practice that shit. Alright, say I want to do the same thing except for another one. Say I want to practice flawless blocking lose forward 4. All I gotta do is go back to record, set my custom get up reverse. It's my custom reversal for Liu Kang. I'm gonna set it to forward 4 this time. Now I'm gonna go back to custom. It should be all the same settings. So now I'm gonna do the same thing, except I'm gonna use the string this time. So you guys, I'm not getting the flawless block off, but you guys can see that Liu is doing forward 4 on reversal. See, it is indeed working. Forward 4. Yeah, even though it doesn't work, you guys get the point. One more time. Yeah. Anyway, you guys see that. That's how you can set any type of mid, any sort of timing that you want to learn how to flawless block. You want to learn how to flawless block a 9 frame move. You record your custom reversal to a 9 frame move. You want to flawless block a 10 frame move, an 11 frame move. All you got to do is record it and you practice that shit and you'll get it down. One thing to note, in case you guys didn't know, is that flawless block timing is 3 frames, so theoretically you could flawless block back 1 and down 1 timing at the same time, because Liu's back 1 is 9 frames and his down 1 is 7 frames. So if you're inputting your flawless block timing at the exact proper time within that 3 frame gap, you will cover both options between flawless blocking down 1 and flawless blocking back 1. But yeah, that's that. You can, you know, just practice that. So that's that. That's basically how practice flawless blocking. Same thing for jump-ins. So you want to practice flawless blocking jump-ins, you can just set your Liu Kang to record, and I'm just gonna, you know, there are different timings. Yes, you could just set, so I'm gonna set record. So this is a second recording slot, and now, and it's a slightly different timing, so I can learn how to flawless block this too. And then I can set it to random hidden playback, which I will go over again later. And these kicks will, these 2 differently timed kicks will come out randomly, and I won't know which one, and I can practice just my timing in general so that I can get the flawless blocks on both of them down. I'm not very good at flawless blocking jump-ins, but this is how I would practice them. Kind of difficult. Yeah, it's easier when they're below you, when you're below them. Yeah, anyway, you guys get that. What else did I cover? What else do I need to cover in terms of flawless blocks? I'm not sure if there is anything else. In terms of the functions that I need to learn. Alright, so the last section, I know this has been dragging on for like half an hour already, but the last section I want to cover is, I'm going to have a few examples for you guys. It's just basically, this is how you learn matchup tech and basically the drills you want to do for that matchup tech. So, for example, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set everything to default. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to set... So this is a drill that I've done before and I've seen other people do. This is how you can learn to punish Geras' sand trap with fly kick, with Liu Kang's fly kick. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna set practice options, or reset distance is gonna be a little bit about full screen like that, and then I'm gonna, alright, so I have distance set to full screen. I'm gonna control Liu. I want to control Liu because I want to practice punishing sand trap with fly kick. That's what I want to do. So this is how I would do it. So now I'm controlling Liu. What I'm going to do is set Geras to record. So this would be Geras is AI. So I'm going to set Geras to record. I'll keep block mode on, even if it doesn't matter for Liu. So I'm recording Geras. I'm going to do this. So now you see how Geras is doing. Anyway, that doesn't punish, but you guys see that. This is a matchup specific thing against Geras that all Liu players should know how to do. When Geras does that sand trap, this is what you should know how to do. It depends on the distance, because you see I'm not getting the punish every time here, but with enough practice and neutral recognition, you should be able to get this, you know, a lot of the time, hopefully. See, that's a little bit too far right here, but if you just get a little bit closer, that works right there. That's an example of one matchup specific drill. You would find things out like that by basically saying, okay, well, I know that Liu Kang's flying kick is 14 frames. It may be a little bit more depending on the range, but I know that it is 14 frames. I also see that when I go to Geras, his sand trap is minus 19. So basically this means, depending on the range, a 14 frame move done on the right frame and with the distance is always going to punish a minus 19 move. Yeah, so basically that's basically how you come to that conclusion, and then you see that conclusion and you find out, okay, now I'm going to lab it. Another specific situation. This is probably the last thing I'm going to go over, but a specific drill that I wanted you guys to be aware of. Alright, so what I'm going to show you guys is an example of a drill. So this is how you bridge the gap from knowing the tech and being able to execute it in practice and being able to do it consistently in a normal game. So the variation I'm playing against right now is spring cleaning. It doesn't say that, but I have it set to spring cleaning, and you got the teleport too. So in spring cleaning, they have no safe option after 4-2-3. There is no safe option they can do, and you can lab all the punishes off of this. One drill that I used to do a lot of spring cleaning players like to do, I'm gonna set the frame data on to both AI options, record, no, yeah, AI options, block, all. Yeah, so you see this move right here. Yeah, so you see this move right here is minus 10. Minus 10 means that Liu has a 7 frame jab and you can easily punish that. This move right here also This is what a lot of Cetron players will do. A lot of their main options after 4-2-3 because they don't have any safe ones. So this is the kind of drill that you could do because you can react to one option and also punish the other. So if you see this and you don't see any wall, you can punish with 1-2-3. If you see this and you see wall come out, again, you can also punish with 1-2-3. Now let me show you how you would implement this. So I'm going to control Lu. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set AI options to record. The first thing I'm going to do is that 4-2-3 stagger I was talking about. So you see how this is an easy punish for Lu. You see, easy. 10, -10, 7 frame jab, easy. Now I'm going to set the second slot to record to EX wall. So now you can see, I've been talking about this for forever, and you guys need to learn how to do it. Now, this is how you put it together. I have it set to random hidden playback, so he's either going to do 4-2-3. Okay, actually this was not the right way to do it. Actually, here, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to set to record 1 instead to punish this string. Because it is a guessing game as to whether she does 4-2-3 wall or 4-2-3, if she does 4-2-3 wall or 4-2-3, whatchamacallit, 4-2-3 stagger. That is a guess. So, at the end of the day, you have to guess. You have to guess whether she's, usually you're going to have to guess whether she's just going to stagger 4-2-3 and go for the punish. But if you go for the punish, she could just hit you in the face with a rock wall, and that's that. So I have it set to random playback. That is unsafe, so I can learn how to punish this, and now I can also wait for the wall to come out. I'm punishing both options at the same time. I'm covering both options. That wasn't a punish, but you get the point. Punish. So you see here how I'm getting both punish options down. So I can't OS a lot of the options you have, but in this particular situation, I can be ready. If I choose that I want to block and I think that she's going to commit to something unsafe, in this particular situation that I'm labbing, this is a situation where I decide to block and I'm going to wait for her to do something. I'm going to wait for her to do something unsafe. So either way, whichever option she chooses out of this is unsafe. I missed it there, but so yeah, those are the types of things that you could practice. Are there any other? Yeah, so basically that's that. I think that last example, I'll go over an example of one other drill, another drill that I've practiced a lot. I'm gonna use Cetron, and I'm gonna use Lu. So this is the last thing that I'm gonna go over. It's just another example of the drill, and it's important. I believe it's important because this is how you bridge the gap. This is how you bridge the gap between knowing how to do something and knowing it's possible and being able to do it in the lab, as opposed to knowing that and also being able to execute it in game in the middle of all the bullshit that is all the MK11 bullshit that's going on. It's really important that you learn to be able to execute the things you learn in game. And one of the things that helps you do that is with the random hidden playback option. So basically, what I'm going to do, this is a drill that I've done a lot before, and this is why I usually don't miss the punishes on Fireball. So this is typical Liu Kang guessing situation. Record, is he going to EX it or not, right? Is he going to EX the Fireball or not? In this situation, he is, and that's the punish. And a lot of people say you got to guess, but I say, at least in this matchup in particular, I know that I can react to both options at the same time. So in this situation, see, I see playback on 2, right? Oh, okay, he did that. I can do this punish. And there's also the other option where he doesn't EX it. Now, you know, you see I can punish both options. You know how to punish both options. Now the issue is being able to execute them in game. What helps you be able to execute in game is the random hidden playback function, because you don't know what he's gonna do, so you can train yourself without knowing what's coming to react and implement what you learned. So basically in this situation, Lou is gonna either do non-EX or EX fireball. So he's doing EX. Every time it's been EX. Okay, that one worked right there. There's another EX. Another EX. Another punish. Non-EX, and I still got the punish. Non-EX, and I still got the punish. Non-EX, and I still got the EX, and I got the punish. So you see what I'm saying here is I'm preparing for this. And I'm training my brain to recognize the fireball animation and getting my brain accustomed to it, so that when that situation arises in game, I can react with muscle memory. And because of the fact that I not labbed this particular situation, it doesn't matter whether Lou does non-fireball or EX fireball off this situation, because I'm gonna punish it either way. When you learn how to do something matchup specific like this, it makes it a lot harder for the opponent, because then they're like, okay, I can't do this against him in particular, because as opposed to all the other players that I play, they are not consistent with punishing fireball, but this guy is, so I have to be more careful in throwing out fireballs. This is how you bridge the gap in between mid-level play and high-level play. At mid-level play, you're not exactly exploiting every single possible facet of the matchup and all the tech that you could be. However, at a high level, you assume that your opponent knows everything. They know everything. They can punish everything. If you do something fake, good chance it might work the first time, but if you do something fake at the highest level, it's probably just not going to work the second time, because they're going to see it coming. Unless you have a specific mind game with that, where it's a guessing game. But relating it back to this situation right here, no Lou player is going to make me guess between normal fireball and EX fireball, because I know how to deal with both options and I can react to both. It's punishing every time. So yeah, basically that's it. Let me know if you have any questions. Let me know, you know, just hit me up. Let me know if you want games, you know, if you have any questions, if there's anything I didn't go over. But besides that, for those of you tuned in, Johnny Go and Pop Tart and whoever that didn't say anything in the chat, I appreciate y'all. And I hope this was helpful. And if you watched, especially all the way through this whole 50 minutes, thank you for that. And yeah, that's that. Anyway, thanks guys.